Okay, I'm gonna take a minute to let you guys into my manic world of being a gay content creator. So I'm here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm here with Vakaya, which is such an amazing LGBT resort and cruise line. Highly recommend checking them out. Anyways, I just finished doing like a meeting with them. It's day one of the trip. I'm about to go like do dinner with all the other kind of influencers and people who work with them. This is so new to me. This is a whole new world. So like, I don't even know if you guys are interested in watching this, but I'm just going to share it anyways. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also DJing tonight. I just started DJing a month ago. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I love tech house. I don't even know what I'm wearing yet tonight. It's Halloween. I have like a whole bag here full of costumes, like policeman's costume, like pearls up the, I can't even say it because we're on social media. Guess where? Up the place that I want to be up. So I'm DJing at this place called Studs Bar for my very first time ever DJing in front of people for an actual event. So wish me luck, and I'm gonna run off to dinner. I'm gonna show you guys a little clip right now of what it's like at Studs Bar, and then I'll check back in after all this. Everybody get up and move. Let the rhythm take over. All right, I said I would check in, so I'm checking in, but it is 3:45 in the morning. It's been a very long work day. I left at 7 a.m. this morning to fly here, and there's a time difference, so I'm tired, but oh my God, this has been the most amazing experience of my life. DJing for my first time was awesome, like so much fun. I love Studs Bar, but then I came back to Vakaya, and I met these just beautiful people inside and out, like that were of all different shapes and sizes, all different colors, coming from all different backgrounds, and like men, women, lesbians, bisexual people, non-binary people, trans people, all in the same space, kind of similar to like an Atlantis type cruise, but different. Like, because there's spaces for everyone, right? There was a boat that we could go do the whole like dark room type setting on if we wanted to. There was a dance floor with like house music. There was a dance floor with different music. Like, I of course was drawn to the house music one, so I danced for a while. People tried to drag me out of the boat, and I was like, no, I'm hanging out and vibing with these new people I just met. And then I ended up hitting it up with the Tantra, I should know how to say that by now. Guy who runs that workshop here, which is basically a like self-sexual exploration and connecting with your partner, learning how to like unlock chakras through sex, and I don't understand it yet fully to be able to talk about it. I'm gonna take one of his workshops that he runs here, but him and I vibed on such a deep, like our energies melded type connection, and it was amazing. I can't begin to explain the difference between this kind of trip and like your usual gay trip. Like, it's not like Atlantis or like other places where people are just there to do drugs and have sex. Like that's not the vibe I want to go for. I'm sorry. Like, I like to make connections with people, but I also like the opportunity to be free in those ways if I choose to do so. So right now I'm in a close relationship with Tyler for the moment. Like, we're allowed to have a light amount of fun, and camera work fun is okay if we both talk about it. But honestly, even though you may think differently from my stories, my priority these things are making connections and dancing and just bonding with people on a human connection level, right? So this Tantra person and I came back here to my room and stayed up way later than everybody else, just talking about like, you know, things that he's struggling with that I thought I could help him with, and things that I'm struggling with that he thought he could help me with. And I'm pretty sure we both left like really just feeling so happy, and like we both learned a lot, and like neither of us were scared of hurting each other's egos because we just noticed very quickly that neither of us have that big of egos, which, again, if you're a little close-minded, you're going to perceive me as being narcissistic and like thinking that I'm all enlightened and all that. I am not perfect. I have room to grow. Trust me, I have a lot of room to grow. I am learning. But I think what is perfect about me is that I'm learning. Does that make sense? So like, if you want to be in a kind of free, open space where it can be your first trip here like it is for me, or another guy I met in the elevator, he was kind of uncomfortable. He was like, this is a lot for me. And I was like, yeah, I totally relate. This would have been a lot for me too. Like literally just 2 years ago, this would have been really overwhelming. Tonight, I was able to go onto that boat that was like the kind of dark room setting, and I was in a jockstrap for a while, and I just kind of cuddled with these guys and got into deep chats, and other people were literally having sex around us, and I'm totally comfortable with that, right? Like, I ended up deciding to take my jockstrap off and just hang out like that, and I kept chatting, and I never once had a sexual encounter with anyone. I cuddled with people. I cuddled with this tantra guy in my room, and we chatted, and that's it. Like, being gay doesn't have to be all about sex. And I think the vast majority of us know that it isn't, but unfortunately there's still those stereotypes out there that say that it is. And I really hope that we squash those. If you want to be part of squashing them, this is the only place I've found to do it besides the vibes that I curate myself, or the rave family vibe parties that I go to that I've told you guys about. Like, it does not need to be about drugs. It doesn't need to be about sex. It can just be about growing together and loving each other and like figuring out how to spread that message to the world. Anyways, love you guys, and I hope you grow and spread that message to other people too. Good night.